10 Buddhist lessons to help you focus on yourself in 2025. Modern life feels like a relentless treadmill, with societal expectations pulling us away from what truly matters. 2025 presents a unique opportunity to pause, reflect, and realign. Imagine a life where every action aligns with your purpose and brings genuine fulfillment. This isn't just another year, it's a chance to reset and reclaim your inner peace. Let's embark on a journey guided by timeless Buddhist teachings to make 2025 the year of transformation. Why now? The pace of the world continues to accelerate, but real success is not about doing more. It's about knowing why you do anything at all. As a wise Buddhist monk once said, working hard for something we don't care about is stress. Working hard for something we love is passion. Here are 10 lessons to help us focus on personal development. 1. Self-awareness, the foundation of growth. Core teaching, the Buddha said, what we think, we become. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal growth. Without understanding our thoughts and emotions, we drift through life reacting to external demands. Modern challenges, endless distractions, social media, and constant comparisons make it difficult to focus inward. Many live in cycles of impulsive choices and unfulfilled desires. Practical insight. Spend 5 minutes daily journaling about your fears, dreams, and triggers. Begin each morning with a mindfulness exercise. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and ask, what do I feel right now? This practice reconnects you with your inner truth. Illustrative story. Imagine holding a lamp in a dark room. Self-awareness illuminates not only the path ahead, but also the obstacles in your way. In 2025, let this light guide you toward clarity and purpose. The Buddha's enlightenment journey began with self-awareness under the Bodhi tree. By observing his own thoughts and letting go of illusions, he attained clarity and peace. This timeless example reminds us of the transformative power of knowing oneself. Deeper insight. The Buddhist practice of vipassana, or insight meditation, emphasizes observing thoughts without judgment. This practice teaches us to see the impermanence of emotions and thoughts, helping us detach from them and better understand our true nature. 2. Define your why, the power of purpose. Core teaching. Buddhist philosophy emphasizes dharma, or purpose, as an internal compass. Without purpose, achievements feel hollow. Modern challenges. We often chase what others value: status, wealth, and possessions, losing sight of what truly matters. Reflect on why you wake up each day. Write down 3 things that bring you joy. These are seeds of your purpose. Illustrative story. A young man asked a monk how to find meaning. The monk replied, pour yourself into what makes your heart sing, not what fills your pockets. Inspired, the man left his corporate job to teach children, finding peace and fulfillment. Famous Buddhist story. The parable of Siddhartha's great renunciation shows purpose in action. Despite being a prince with luxury, Siddhartha left it all behind to seek enlightenment. His journey underscores that true fulfillment lies in aligning with our deeper calling. Think of your purpose as a compass in a dense forest. Without it, you may wander aimlessly. When you align your actions with your purpose, every step becomes meaningful, and even obstacles transform into learning opportunities. 3. Letting go of external validation. Core teaching. The Buddha taught that craving for praise and possessions leads to suffering. True freedom comes from detachment. Modern challenges. Social media fuels a constant need for approval, leaving many exhausted and unfulfilled. Practical insight. Shift your focus from outcomes to the process. Celebrate your efforts rather than waiting for applause. Limit screen time and curate your digital space to reduce comparison. Illustrative story. A monk, insulted by a villager, simply smiled and said, if you offer me a gift and I do not accept it, to whom does it belong? This wisdom teaches that by refusing to seek external validation, we reclaim our peace. Famous Buddhist story. In the story of Angulimala, the Buddha's calm detachment transformed a violent criminal into a peaceful monk. This tale highlights how inner peace can dissolve the need for external validation or reactive responses. Try a validation detox. For 1 week, refrain from seeking compliments or posting on social media. Instead, journal about your efforts and reflect on how you feel without external affirmation. Focus on what you can control. Core teaching: peace comes from within, not from controlling external circumstances. Modern challenges: people often exhaust themselves worrying about uncontrollable factors, such as others' opinions or global events. Identify what lies within your control, your effort, perspective, and choices. When challenges arise, ask, what can I learn from this? Use setbacks as stepping stones for growth. Illustrative story: a monk meditating beneath a tree remained calm when insulted by a traveler. When asked how, he replied, I choose not to accept the chaos offered to me. This demonstrates the power of mastering your response. The story of the Buddha and Mara illustrates mastery over control. When Mara, representing fear and doubt, appeared during Siddhartha's meditation, the Buddha remained steadfast, symbolizing the power of focusing inward. Create a control journal each day. List 3 things you can control and 3 things you cannot. Focus your energy on the controllable and observe how it impacts your mental state. Point 5. Align actions with values. Core teaching: the Eightfold Path highlights the importance of intentional living. Actions aligned with values bring clarity and fulfillment. Modern challenges: many pursue societal expectations, compromising authenticity and creating inner conflict. Practical insight: write down your core values and list daily actions to honor them. For example, if growth is a value, commit to learning something new each week. Illustrative story: a corporate executive felt disconnected despite success. Reflecting on her childhood dream of empowering young women, she started a non-profit, aligning her actions with her values and finding true fulfillment. Reflect on the story of Vesantara, a compassionate prince who gave away all he owned to align his actions with his values of generosity. His story inspires us to live authentically, even in challenging circumstances. To align actions with values, ask yourself before every decision, does this bring me closer to or further from my authentic self? This simple question can transform your choices. Point 6. Build emotional resilience. Core teaching: life's storms are inevitable, but inner stillness creates resilience. The Buddha said, you will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. Modern challenges: high-stress environments lead to emotional reactivity and burnout. When facing difficulties, pause and reflect. What am I feeling? Why? Meditation helps create space between stimulus and response. Illustrative story: after a monk's hut burned down, he said, now I can see the moon. This perspective highlights resilience in adversity. Famous Buddhist story: the tale of Kisagatami, who sought a cure for her deceased child, illustrates resilience. The Buddha taught her that suffering is universal, helping her accept loss and find peace. Practical exercise: practice the RAIN method, recognize, allow, investigate, and nurture. This mindfulness technique helps process difficult emotions constructively. Point 7. Cultivating a growth mindset. Core teaching: the Buddha taught that with our thoughts, we make the world. A growth mindset transforms obstacles into opportunities. Modern challenges: fear of failure often prevents people from trying new things. Practical insight: reframe failure as a teacher. Daily, write one struggle and what you learned from it. This practice reinforces growth as an ongoing journey. Illustrative story: a young artist embraced rejection as a chance to refine her craft. Over time, her persistence led to success, proving that perseverance unlocks potential. The story of the Buddha's perseverance under the Bodhi tree serves as a profound reminder of growth. Despite countless distractions, he remained steadfast, achieving enlightenment. Create a failure journal, documenting setbacks and their lessons. Over time, you'll see how obstacles shape progress. 8. Letting go, the path to freedom. Core teaching: you only lose what you cling to, said the Buddha. Letting go of attachments reduces suffering. Modern challenges: clinging to outcomes or painful memories weighs us down. Practical insight: focus on effort, not results. Practice gratitude by listing 3 things you're thankful for each day. Illustrative story. A monk carried a woman across a river. Hours later, his disciple asked why. The monk replied, "I put her down hours ago." Why are you still carrying her? Letting go frees us from unnecessary burdens. Famous Buddhist tale. The story of the mustard seed emphasizes release. Kisagutami learned to let go of grief after realizing that death touches every family. This acceptance brought her peace. Write a letting go letter to something you've been holding on to. Express your feelings, then release the letter as a symbolic act of freedom. 9. Inspiring others through authenticity. Core teaching. The Buddha's journey shows that personal growth inspires collective transformation. Modern challenges. Many seek validation through external recognition rather than authentic living. Practical insight. Lead by example. Align your actions with your values and embrace your unique path. Small acts of kindness and integrity inspire others. Illustrative story. The bamboo tree grows underground for years before shooting upward. Its growth is steady and authentic, a metaphor for living true to oneself. Famous example. The story of Ananda, the Buddha's attendant, showcases authenticity. His devotion and humility inspired generations, illustrating how living true to one's values uplifts others. Practical tip. Reflect weekly. Have my actions inspired someone today? Authenticity is often subtle but impactful. 10. Mastering focus, the superpower of our time. Core teaching. Buddhist philosophy teaches that living in the present moment is key to health and clarity. Modern challenges. Multitasking divides energy, reducing both productivity and joy. Practical insight. Adopt the single-tasking method. Each morning, prioritize 3 tasks and dedicate uninterrupted time to each. Practice mindfulness meditation for 10 minutes daily to strengthen focus. Illustrative story. A monk handed a distracted student a cup of tea and said, "Drink your tea." The lesson was simple. Whatever you do, do it fully. Famous Buddhist example. Milarepa, a Tibetan sage, demonstrated unwavering focus during his years of solitary meditation. His ability to remain present brought profound spiritual insights, serving as a timeless example of focus mastery. Focus tip. Use the Pomodoro technique, dedicating 25 minutes to full focus on one task, followed by a 5-minute break. This trains the mind to remain present. Focusing on your growth creates ripples that uplift others. By investing in self-awareness, purpose, and resilience, you inspire those around you. Let 2025 be the year you align with your truth and discover that the path to outer success begins with inner peace. If this inspired you, share your plans for personal growth in the comments. Subscribe to Buddhism Wisdom Podcast for more transformative insights rooted in timeless Buddhist teachings.